Welcome back to Coyote Classics. Today we're going to be doing a walk around and test drive on this 1966 El Camino.
This is a super sweet car, guys. It laser straight body, obviously a Western car. If you go to our website, coyoteclassics.com, you're going to see just how solid and original the floors, frame, and inside the bed is on this big block 1966 Chevy El Camino. Underneath the hood, we do have the Chevy Big Block. Comes equipped with power steering, headers, power brakes, a new Super Sport hood, SS trim, and was an air conditioning car as well. So some of the air conditioning stuff is still all intact. Some of it is missing. Condenser is missing along with brackets and compressor and stuff. So, but if you want to put it back on, it's definitely something a guy can do. Looks like they went ahead and put a new alternator on it. It's got a Performer Edelbrock intake, Edelbrock carburetor. As far as our paint code, guys, paint code and trim code is 730. Paint code is CC. Very solid car. Just a great, what I classify as a local car show quality car, cruise night car. Fun little truck. I always kind of get confused. You call them a car or truck?
I was just thinking the same thing. I was going to ask you.
They're technically a car with a pickup box, but pretty sweet little El Camino. The front grille is in really good original condition. It's got some little chips and stuff in that, but the front bumper has definitely been re-chromed or replaced. That looks excellent. Again, we've got a brand new hood. Couple tiny little paint chips on the very top of the hood here, just two small ones. Other than that, the paint on this car overall is just really deep and nice. Back of the hood fits up nice, fits down in there nicely. Could come down just a little bit right here on the edge, but again, not a 100-point car by any means, just a great looking driver. But the big thing with this car is big block, automatic, buckets, console, and rust-free underneath. That's a big thing. When the car came in, it had some Chevy Rallies on it. We put brand new American Racing chrome torque thrust rims. The tires got excellent tread on them. 235 60s. As we go along the bottom here, the lower part of the door fits really nice and flush to the bottom of the fender. No bubbles or blisters there in the lower fender. We got one little tiny little imperfection right here, very small. Other than that, the bottom of the door is excellent. Bottom of the quarter's great. Again, underneath this car, we power washed it and stuff, and it's just all basically bare metal under there. It's never been heavily undercoated or nothing. As we go over the roof is super straight also. It don't look like it's ever had any hail or any dings on the roof. A lot of our trim here, it's not new, so it is scuffed up a little bit. Appears to be all original, kind of lost its luster just a little bit here in the back.
There is a little scratch right here, and it's almost hard to see because it's right on that like little body line there. So
yeah, just a little scratch there. It's a super straight car though, very nice. Got big blocks, got a nice sounding dual exhaust. The lower part of the quarter, way down low, it does have some little blisters at the very, very bottom. Nothing. The back bumper's also been replaced. That's perfect. Inside the box, super solid. It's all been Rhino lined. Done very nicely. There's a chip right here. This car used to be, I'm guessing if we run that code, it used to be a blue car, so you can see some blue paint here where that was chipped. A lot of times on these El Caminos, most of the time they're gonna rust because it'll be right in here.
You know, this one's really solid.
Yeah, very, very solid car. Like I said, it's been repainted. Looks like once from its factory blue paint to red years ago. Inside the door jamb paint's real decent. I like that the restorer went ahead and put the buckets console in. You know, so many of these are bench seat column shift or bench seat and somebody has kind of a goofy shifter on the floor. This is a really neat car. Door panels have all been replaced, armrest, bases, all that stuff's in excellent condition. Corner of the door is excellent. They did a nice job on the door jamb paint all the way throughout here. Carpet's been replaced. They did not replace the sill plates. That's something easy a guy could definitely do. It's got the original carpet sill plates on there still. The other nice thing is the seats are super comfortable. So when they redid the seats, it looks like they put all new pad on there. I went ahead and bought a brand new steering wheel. That's in beautiful shape. The other thing is just the dash. I mean, the chrome and stuff on the dash looks good. Again, like I said, it was an AC car. The paint on the dash is nice. Somebody went ahead and put aftermarket gauges there. It's got the factory clock. Headliner is all brand new. It does need that little quarter round piece just around the back end of the, right around the back of the back glass window. There's a little plastic piece that goes right around there. And the same thing at the very front. Other than that, the dash pad's great and looks really nice. As we look up the driver's side, again, super straight, very nice and clean.
There's a little chip that's been touched up here.
Yeah, it's touched up really nicely after, you know, we buffed it, so you can't really even see that. Bottom of the quarter panel's very solid here on the driver's side. Over top, the wheel well is nice. Bottom of the door fits into that quarter panel, excellent. Really solid, nice and clean there. Our gap is really good. Like I said, the bottom of the back of the hood fits nicely, all the way across the top. We don't get too many El Caminos in right now. We have a 72 Super Sport, and then we have the 66 with the SS trim. Door rubbers are all new during the time of the repaint. Again, you can see just a little bit of that kind of that marina blue, I'm guessing, where the paint is chipped just a little bit there. Door panel on the driver's side, armrest, base, all that's been replaced. It's all new. Somebody did go ahead, looks like they put some speakers in here nicely. Is your window up, D?
No, I might want to put that up. It's cold today.
It ain't summer anymore. Really starts nice. There's no starter drag, anything like that. You know it's cold here tonight when I got the old
stocking cap. I know you don't have any hair to warm your head up.
It's got 86,000 miles. It's got 2-speed wipers, and the wipers are working. It's got 86,000 miles on the odometer. Fuel gauge works. A factory clock does not work. Heater fan works, which is the first step also of your air conditioning, which would be nice to have that working. It's not a bad looking radio in here, really. Just an old tape player. Looks great. Rear view mirror's nice and clean. Again, 3-speed automatic transmission. We drove this car home over 4.5 hours. After we got it back, we buffed it. I put a new steering wheel on it. Had kind of a smaller wheel, so it's a brand new $400 wheel. It does have tilt wheel as well, which is nice. That nice tilt column, which is great. Horn works as well. So really the only thing on the inside right now, guys, that's not working is the factory clock. Carries great oil pressure, running about 58 pounds of pressure right here at 160 degrees. We do have those power brakes. They stop nice and straight.
I love these potted hoods.
Yeah, they're great looking. 66 Chevy Super Sports and El Caminos are just great looking cars. speedometer's working.
Try to get some heat on.
Don't need the AC today. That power steering with this bigger steering wheel, it just steers so nice and easy as well.
Yeah, it does.
We also got to remember just to warm these things up quite a bit before we take them out, so try to get it on our way back. It's a fun car, huh?
Yeah, it is.
Wow,
Nice
great shift. Yeah, very nice, firm shift to it. Speedometer does work, but over 65 mile an hour, it's starting to bounce a little bit. Probably just needs to be lubed up a little. Just over time, we think about it, that head on this speedometer is over 50 years old. You know what I mean? 55 years old. Passing gear work. Really nice car, you guys. Runs and drives awesome down the road. Does not need alignment. The steering wheel's nice and straight.
Like I said, drove it home over 4 hours.
Yeah.
You know, that's...
And then we checked it. Drove great. We checked it over after that. Fantastic car. Oh, we put 2 new mufflers on it as well. Needed new mufflers.
Get something rocks.
It's a fast car. Really fast car.
Fast car or fast truck?
Fast car. Something has to be done with the speedometer. Other than that, guys, this is a great run and driving car. Ready to go.
You can check it out on the website, coyoteclassics.com. Thank you guys for watching. Subscribe to the YouTube channel for updates. We're always getting new stuff in.